This is quite a special moment for me because I have to talk about somebody who is very special, paved the way for me as a player and also of my generation. Therefore, it's a great honor for me to say some words about a giant of the sport that I love, that I am living for. Johan Cruyff's vision, energy and creativity were a game changer in the world of modern football. The game would not be where it is now without Johan Cruyff. Johan brought much more than Ajax and Barcelona, than only trophies. The philosophy and style known to the world as total football has delighted and inspired the most successful football teams in the world and has its roots with Cruyff's approach.
He was instinct allied to art. Rudolf Nureyev said he could have been a dancer. A small part of his legacy can be seen every day in playgrounds around the world. Johan Cruyff was the absolute definition of the beautiful game. At Ajax, he listened and learned, and won 3 successive European Cups. This was total football, the Dutch theory that any player could play anywhere. If some were troubled that the magnificent Netherlands team of '74 lost the World Cup final, Cruyff was not. We made people happy, he said, and they did. He went to Barcelona and the Catalans said thank you for a first La Liga title in 14 years. What he'd learnt, he taught, and Barca won their first European Cup. Cruyff, the coach, embraced touch and technique. Those that followed, and there were many, said thank you then and are still saying thank you now. Pep Guardiola said Cruyff painted the chapel and coaches since nearly restore it. Johan Cruyff made people happy. His foundation is still doing just that, giving children the chance to play and enjoy sport. A light has gone out in the beautiful game, but for 5 decades, few shone brighter, and none were more important.
The Academy had already decided to give him this award before Johan's death and had hoped he would join us here in Berlin. However, as you all know, Johan died just weeks ago. The Laureus Spirit of Award goes to the great Johan Cruyff. On behalf of Johan, we are humbled and grateful that his son Jordi will receive this award.
To present the award, please welcome former captain of FC Barcelona and World Cup winner, Carlos Puyol.
Very difficult to talk here now, of course, after seeing, for me, a very emotional video. And of course, with Ruud, who still played with my father, I thank you for being here. Also, Carlos, thank you very much. Of course, I would not, or I prefer not to be here myself, that my father would be standing here, but unfortunately he passed away about 3-4 weeks ago. And I must say the reactions all over the world have been amazing. So many people, not only sport, who have seen him as a big, inspiring person and handicapped children, but he also dedicated a lot of his time and energy for. And for us, on behalf of the family, I would, of course, like to thank the Academy for this amazing award, for this amazing tribute. And as a son, I can only say I'm so proud of who he was and what he did and I thank him for that.